Today's card, we're going to play with Chloe's Creative Cards die set. This is her Gilded Squares. The biggest square is 7.8 inches. We're also going to play with one of her flowers, one of her earlier releases, and then her diamond trellis frame. So we're going to start with an 8x8 card blank. 8x8. And then we're going to take our die set, if I can get it out. And then the biggest one, we're going to cut twice in silver. Oh, shine there. In silver. We're going to take the next size down, this one, and we're going to do our pattern paper, which is also Chloe's Creative Cards. Then we're going to take the next size down and do a white frame, and then we're going to make a frame by using the next which size was it? I think it was this one. Nope, next one up. So it'd be that size, and then the next size down from there, whichever one, that one. So we put the 2 on, we run it through our die cut. You will need an A4 die cut machine to use these dies, but they are lovely. We'll just move those out the way. So that gets us that frame. Then we're going to take the trellis die. Again, it's a couple of years old. I don't know if I will check to see if all this is still in stock. And we're going to cut the outer edge in a card colour. This is pink. The trellis and the outer edge together, which gives us this lovely trellis piece. And then I've just cut a happy birthday. So that's all we need to actually die cut the card. I've gone ahead and stuck one of the silver pieces on the inside, and then I'm gonna, with Cloud Glue, I'm going to stick the next piece on the top. I do apologize for the ring light on this mirrored card. It'll shine off in a minute once I put the next layer on. Pop that on. You can put it on foam pad. I've put mine flat. There we go, we're nice and straight. Then my next piece though is on foam pad, so I'm going to just take all these off. And they just come with a release paper on the back. Again, Chloe does, I think it's 1500 foam pad reel, 2 mils, and then 3 mil foam pads. Last one. There we go. And this is just going to go on the top. And because it gives us a lovely little embossed edge, I can see where it's going. The embossed edge is on the silver there. I don't know if that helps. So the next piece, the white piece, I'm putting on flat, but again, you can put it on with foam pads. You can make it as big as you like. Your box that it will go in will just have to be deeper. So that's going on. Get a bit of wiggle room with this colour. It stinks, but it's brilliant. And then again, with my frame, I've put foam on the back. So take all this release paper off. Come on, off you come, get off. Come on. A few more. Last one. There we go. And our frame is going just on the top. About there. Just like so. So you can see it's not too deep. It's not. Put that on there. So let's set that to one side for a second. Now we need to pay attention to our trellis. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish actually. In there. So we need to run a little bit of glue around our edge and our middle, which I'll do now. Just a wee bit around the edge. Doesn't have to be every spot around the edge, just in places. And then we're going to put it on top of our coloured back. Make sure we're straight on, just like that. And on the back of this, we're going to put some foam pads. And they're really easy to come off. One more for the middle. Put it back up there. Take the release paper off. Come on. No, you don't want to come off. There we go. And then bring our card back in. Make sure we've got it the right way up. I'm doing 10th fold. And this is going to sit just in the middle. So that's the start of our card base. Now for the flowers. I don't think I cut any flowers leaves out either, so I'll have to do those. So here are all the, oh, I might have some already cut actually. Here are the flowers ready to go. So let me get the stamp and die set. So this is a stamp and die set. So you will stamp your image, and I've embossed it with a silver embossing powder, heated it up, and now it goes all lovely and shiny. And then you die cut them out. Any die cut machine will cut them out. You don't need a specific one, as long as it's big enough for the dies. And then once we've cut them out, where's my 3? So I've already done 2, pinched the leaves, and I'm going to do this one on camera. It's very windy today. So they're all nice and loose, and then we're just going to pinch them upwards. So we get all the way around. Like so. And then we take our pin flare glue. So it's a gel glue, and it just keeps it all nice and raised up for us. Take that bit off there, we don't need that bit. So just a wee bit on the middle, and place the next one. I didn't, yep, do not come. And then the next one, just offset it a little bit and push it down. So it's raising itself up. And then we take some more of this in the middle. It's important to put the lid back on your gel, and then offset this one again about there and push it down. There we go. It won't, the gel won't squeeze out. It does stay down, but you can see it. And then these are on pink vellum, nice and 3D'd. And now I've got to see if I've got any leaves cut, which I do think I've got some. I don't think I've got many. Might have to cut some real quick. That's okay, we can do that. find a bit of silver. Actually, that's a nice bit of silver right there. It goes back up. Stay there. Stay. Leaf die. So we're going to take our leaf die, and this cuts 10 at a time, so that's really easy. And this is off of Temu, and I think it was about £2. I'm gonna just cut that, tape it down so it stays in place. I don't need that piece. I'm going to take my die cutting plates for my Gemini. It's going to be a bit noisy while we run that through. The electric machine is a lot quicker than a hand crank one. And just send it back the other way so we know it's nice and cut. Bring that out. And now I'll show you the other side. I don't know if you can actually see the cuts, the cut marks. But we'll take that off and we just push them on out. Very quick. A lot easier than trying to print and cut, and I don't do that. Oh, last one. There we go. Back in the bin. That can go back up there. So we'll bring our card back in. I'm going to place the big flower, and I've done 2 of the smaller flowers. They're going to go there, and then the 2 medium flowers are going to go on this corner, just there. Again, with our pin flare, we're going to just, oh, I don't even need that bit. We're going to just on the back, put some, put it down, squish it on. And I'm attaching to the silver frame. There we go. And then this one. And then our leaves, which we don't have to do anything to because they're already embossed. All I have to do is run it through, put a bit of glue on, put a leaf in. But this design, wherever you want to put your leaves now is up to you. This is your designage. Designage, is that the right word? People know what I mean. And then one more under this one for a minute. There we go. Up there. Then these flowers, one there. A bit more glue onto that one. There we go. And a few more leaves under these ones. I think I'm going to put 2 at the back of here, just to fill it out a bit so you can see it as well. Oh no, that's too shiny. Oh. I think maybe one more just at the back of this big flower. Hold on. There we go. Just like so. And we always push the air out. Always push the air out, because otherwise the top will go hard. And then, pause the pause. And then now, so all this is ready for now is our happy birthday, which is going, so I've cut it in the background in silver, and then the happy birthday itself in pink. So let's move that to one side. I'm just going to put a bit glue on the back of here. Don't need loads because it will go onto the mirror card and it will make a mess. You don't really want that. So just dab it in places. Spin it around and pop it down. Now, I know the eye has no dot because I'm going to put a gem there. There we go. Down, down, down. Don't push too hard. We don't want muckiness. Right, so we need a pad. Just with scissors. So I'm just going to cut a pad in half on the back there. Bring our card back in. Yep. Release the paper, and then I think, do I want it that way? That way? I think let's have it straight on. There we go. And then we're just going to find some gems to go on there as well. Just bling it up a little bit. But we need our pinks. So again, Chloe's beads, flat back pearls, perfect for this. I think I'm going to go for this colour, Row. Maybe this colour. Oh, I don't know. Dark or light? Dark or light? Let's do... Oh, where's me picker up, huh? Pick that up. Dark it is. Dark wins. And this is just a gem picker-upper. It's a brilliant tool. Ooh, back over. So now make sure they're nice and flat though. We don't want them slanted. Glue. Glue. Oh, yeah. In. Oh, and that dropped off. And on that one. Oh, perfect. And there is your card. All done, all pretty, all blinged. Made with Chloe's Creative Cards. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Wait for the next one.